Hey guys, sorry I haven't been posting in almost 2 weeks. I actually was super sick last week in bed. It stunk. Thank God I'm doing much better. I'm on a month still in, so it's all good. Anyway, I wanted to do my video today kind of focusing on the fact that I was sick and just how it's like cold and flu season and different home remedies you can use if you start to get a cold. And also just more natural things to do rather than going into taking medicine and taking NyQuil, things like that, because they all have side effects and you want to try to stay as natural and organic as possible. So I actually, on my phone, I was actually kind of following a look of a website. It's called everydayroots.com, and it talks about natural ways to deal with sicknesses and cold and flu season. So some of these things I did when I was sick last week too, and they helped. So the first one is gargle with warm salt water. This definitely, the salt, let me see if it says actually. The salt makes like mucus less inflamed and your tonsils less inflamed. So you're going to have less mucus, and you're also just going to feel a little less of the burning sensation, and just to calm it down a little bit as much as possible. You probably want to do that like 2 or 3 times a day, depending on how bad you feel. The second thing is hot tea. Obviously, clearly, when you have a sore throat, your throat's dry, you feel yucky, tea is the best thing you can do. Tea or chamomile. If you have a lot of mucus, don't put honey in, don't put sugar in, just drink it plain. If you have a sore throat and it's dry, then you're definitely going to want to add in some honey, and it's going to also add some sweetness, so it'll be a little easier to eat and taste a little bit better. The next thing is, I didn't try this one, but I've heard very good recommendations about it. Apple cider vinegar. I don't think you can see the picture from here, but if you Google it, I'm sure you can see it. Apparently, you're supposed to either just drink it or put honey in it, and then you can gargle with it. So there's a couple different things to do with that. They also say that garlic will help. So if you eat like garlic foods, I mean, I couldn't eat much, so that didn't really affect me. I didn't really try that out. But if you're able to eat still, try to have some garlic. They help coat and soothe like mucous membranes, and that'll definitely help you out. I did this actually a couple times when I wasn't feeling good last week, and it helped me a ton. First of all, a humidifier during the night, because when I would wake up, my throat would kill me. You definitely want to have a humidifier at night. It'll definitely moisten the air and make you feel better. Also, if you just put like a pot of boiling water or just really hot water, and then you put a towel over yourself and you kind of just breathe in. It's basically the same thing as going in a steaming shower and just breathing deep in and deep out, and it'll definitely help you and it'll make you feel better. The next thing is, they say cayenne pepper is supposed to be good for you. I don't really know, so you can check that out. I didn't really do too much research on that one. The next thing is soups, obviously. Now, from my point of view, I was sick of soup because that's all I could eat. I couldn't chew. It was terrible. So I was having mostly just broth-based soups or just really little pastinas in them. And when I couldn't even have the pasta anymore in the soup, I just would have the broth. And you can make like a chicken broth, chicken soup broth, things like that. And that definitely helps soothe it. I want to say when you have a lot of mucus, having hot things and things that aren't like ice cream or honey, they're really going to help the mucus lessen, just because those things increase it. Yeah, so the soup, and also they say like chicken soup is really good for you when you're sick, and that's definitely true, because on the last couple days that I was sick, getting over it, I had chicken soup maybe like 3 or 4 times, and I felt totally different. Like, you can tell that it has a different effect on the body. So chicken soup is definitely a recommendation, personal, and pretty much everyone says that. Yeah, and then rest. Rest is definitely your biggest factor. I mean, I was in bed for the entire week. I had to take off schoolwork. Sometimes you just need a break. It's a pain in the butt, but if it comes to your body and your health, you have to take yourself first. So yeah, that's just a little ideas that you can follow for cold and flu season. And tune in for my next video.